Okay, here we've got Salacious Crumb from the Jabba the Hutt playset from 1983. So here it is, made in Hong Kong, 1983. So there you are, Salacious Crumb. Comes with a little tail. I'm sure this is pretty similar to the new Salacious Crumb that's been released. So there you are, Salacious Crumb. Okay, here we've got a vintage 1983 Tri-Logo Klaatu Skiff Guard outfit. But as you can easily see, that Klaatu figure is the earlier version of Klaatu. So that version of Klaatu's been re-released recently on the vintage line collection. So this is a very common, it's what you call a miscard. So it's a Tri-Logo miscard, and there's quite a few of these. I've got a few others. I've got the Biker Scout on R5D4, the Squid Head on Ree-Yee's card, Yoda on a Warwick card, and what else? I've got Han Solo on French Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker card, and Death Squad Commander on the ATST card. Most of those are Tri-Logos, excepting the Luke Jedi. So these are fairly sought after, and you do come across them. They tend to have thin bubbles, and the bubbles can be really dented and crashed and cracked. So you've got to be really careful with the bubbles. This figure gets an 80. Overall, it's an 80 near mint. The card gets 80, bubble 80, figure 85, and the only thing is on the left foot is quite a lot of frosting on the black boot. The other boot's fine, but that boot, the left boot, has lots of frosting on it. Frosting's what appears on certain figures. It tends to be black paint actually. It must be something to do it's a chemical reaction, and no one's sure what it really is. It could be a mold or something like that, or just a chemical reaction. Don't know if you can really see it, but on that foot there, which is black, or meant to be black, it looks kind of grey, and that's all frosting there. So I don't know if that's a recent thing, but this looks quite like a recent grading, so it must have been there. The figure comes with a really nice cloth cape, and is quite well detailed for its time. Head, arms and legs swiveled, that's it. So this is the most common of the miscarded figures. So if you ever come across one of these, it's most likely to be this one, which is the Klaatu skiff with the Klaatu original on it. So there you are. That's the Klaatu, and it's the Tri-Logo card. As you all know, 3 logos, English, French and Spanish. And we'll look at the back of the card. Typical Tri-Logo shows 79 figures, the last 2 blacked out, which are the Ewoks. And there you are, Klaatu miscard. So that's meant to be that should be Klaatu skiff. It looks like according to Stefan Fankel, who wrote that book Tri-Logo to Meccano to Tri-Logo, he says that these miscards were made in France, and they just used whatever figures they had left over and tried to match them up with the closest cards they had left, just to get them out and set them off. So there you are. So there you are. Tri-Logo miscard. Not that rare, but still not that common either. So there you are, Klaatu. Quite nice, apart from the frosting on the left foot. But still, the card's very nice, the figure. They say you can get rid of frosting by shining ultraviolet light onto the figure. But I've never tried that, so there you go. Klaatu skiff miscard. Nice figure.